out in the barn, shooting, listening to music. And the reason why these people are so cocky is because of, they had the thing with, what's his face, Putin with Xi, you can live you can live longer because of organ donation. Like what happened with David Rockefeller. He had 7 heart transplants. Still want to fill out your donor card at the DMV? If you're a match for him, you could end up in a car accident and your heart could be in his body. But you'll gladly kill over him and his grandpa's money and watch me and Jesus die, right? So you have to be symbiotically similar. Like they couldn't use my heart and put it in David Rockefeller's body because it would drive him mad. I had that conversation with my dad. He's like, no, Dad. A person's body has a molecular structure and signature to eternity. Okay? So a person whose family was selfish and murdered people over money would not be able to have a heart transplant from me. Just like the plasma they were selling at Las Cruces Biologicals. So they figured they would use it with the people in their family that were genetically protected and presumed more innocent. It's like, how can you presume they're innocent? They're your relatives. They're a genetic sequence of you. Your sin is going to affect them. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. That's the exquisiteness, the beauty, the amazingness of free will. Okay? Free will. You have a choice. You can choose faith in God or murder over money. You can choose love your neighbor or kill him to rape and murder and manipulate people with money. Okay, that's the exquisiteness of free will. Heaven and hell has everything to do with free will. If you freely worship God faithfully, okay, then you're in heaven. Okay, if you, quote, use your free will to mass murder, do organ donations and clone and shit like that, you're in hell. I'm in hell. Okay, do you understand? So you got to understand. So it's not just Donald Trump that's insane. It's the other people on TV talking about what a criminal he is and how bad he is and what a bad person he is. And what solutions are they offering to save us from this criminal activity? They said this one guy from Harvard against money and all that. It's like, okay, so what are we going to do then to protect people from delusions of human power and authority? Apply the physics of the Lord's Prayer. It's that simple. You just tell everybody, here's, forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. Do not get together in popularity contest over delusions of human authority and psychotic behaviors. Okay, most people that go to this place, I've got to finish up those horseshoe pits. Maybe they'll show up or not, I don't know. But if I wasn't here in this guest house, I'm sure my family would show up a lot more to hang out and do the things that are fun to do in this house since I've worked on it. Okay. So they would come and spend more time with Dad and see him more. But I'm sure they would. Well, because they got plenty of time to watch and go to Aggie sporting events. And they got plenty of time to go to church and give money to their psychotic pastors. But they almost, I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time, but new job's a hassle and my kids with the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you, right? So, you're dealing, this thing was set to record. I wonder if Dad was trying to record it. I don't know. I just switched over to the football game. These people are insane. They are insane. But most of you, because you vote for them to be your leadership, are just as insane as they are. Hey, they had this thing on the news. There's a house party here in Cruces. And they were having to ask on the news for the people that recorded a person getting shot to death to please turn the information in to the police. Like, fuck. Most of those people shop at Loman on Walmart. They don't talk to me. If they do talk to you, then they're dumb as fuck. Can you imagine Earl sitting there going, oh, wow, I'm going to watch this over and over again, maybe masturbate to it. I'm watching that asshole get shot by another asshole. Now stand up for a Lord's Prayer. I'm going to have to kick you in the dick every time I see your face. Gentle, sweet, and kind, I will always treat you. Gentle, sweet, and kind, every time I meet you. When you need me, you find me there, by your side, and I'm anywhere. And I was over there, Dad was listening to old Schuler again. He was talking about in the Bible, about when the Satan was tempting him and all that stuff. And aren't you glad he didn't go for it? It's like, when you say something like that, that means you know that Jesus is not God incarnate. You know he's a human being tempted by other disgusting human beings to take free will and go off with the Bitcoin crypto. And we rocked his bunt with a 12-inch cut of crypto. What was it? Disco Kryptonite. That was it. I was listening to it the other night in the barn. The woman on this thing, she almost looks like a robot the way she talks. She looks completely emotionless. She must be a lawyer. What do you think? I don't know. I think so. Probably so. Guess us. And there's the dude from Harvard who wants to eliminate money. It's like, what? So what are you going to do? Okay, the only thing that can eliminate money is living truthfully. Are you living truthfully? Then you're not going to eliminate money. Okay, so when people are faithful to truth, then money is no longer influence over people. This isn't that hard. He's a professor at Harvard, and the other guy's a professor at NIU, and you're like, when you need me, you'll find me there at your side anytime, anywhere. Given just the 13th, 22nd, and me YouTube channel. Okay, free. Yeah, you don't have to get a scholarship. It doesn't cost hundreds and thousands of dollars to put up satellites and manipulate people with your ego. Yeah. Like that idiot. Hi, I'm an idiot. I manipulate people with my ego. I think money's real, and I get other people to believe it's real, and then I manipulate people with my ego, and they manipulate themselves and other people with their egos. Yeah, I don't like coffee. It gives me a headache. 60 minutes. When I was young, I used to think, wow, this is a very powerful show, like watching them PBS and all that. Whoa. Then you grow up and you're like, it's all a bunch of bullshit. Yes, it is. Free will is perfect. Okay? You have a choice to embrace the beauty of life, obey the natural laws provided by the infinite essence so you can eternally love one another without your ego being self-destructive. Or you can sit there and think, I'll just fuck it all up and fix it. Fuck it all up and fix it. Let's see. Obey natural laws and love one eternal faithful peace. Or fight like hell over I want up, and if I fuck it up, I'll fix it. What makes you think you're going to be able to fix it? You're still fucked up. Okay. A story 2,050 years in the making. Okay. You guys do know that. Okay. How long did those idiots that built all the pyramids in North Africa last? Like 500 years of self-destruction? And they were doing that. They're not. It did conduct energy, but it was drawn water because they were told by religious people that they were throwing off the ecosystem and it would screw everything up. And they fixed it. They fucked it up, but they fixed it because but when the people took the big gold vagina off the top of the pyramids and the maintenance wasn't withheld, they stopped working that way. And then, okay, so if you need a big gold vagina that people value more than time with their children on the top of your big rock rainmaker, which is wrong anyway, because you're going to get warm water coming in because it's in Egypt instead of cool water coming down the river from, Kilimanjaro and those other. He's a genius. I know I'm a genius. It's okay. I got this. So what you need is cool water to come and maintain the balance and harmony of the ecosystem. If you build your own mountains of harps, Air Force, hey, service, some give all so we can be free. When you do shit like that, you're not doing it right. Which is why the dams need to come down. The water needs to go on the ground because the water in the ground is cooler than the water getting baked and evaporated and sent off to Texas. God, these people are so stupid. Tar pits, Dallas, tar pits, El Paso, tar pits, Denver, tar pits, tar pits, tar pits. Salt flat, salt flat, salt flat. Hey, and what's that? Oh, that's a poison machine. That's how we get birth defects, breast cancer, heart disease, and all kinds of horrible things. Yeah. It's called an automobile. It's freedom. Tank full of freedom. Gasoline. It's excellent to breathe. Yeah. Start your car, close your garage, go in there and kiss your car and kiss your life goodbye. Right? I love my car. You love your car. Like R. Kelly loves his Jeep. When you need me, you'll find me there at your side anytime, anywhere. I, correcto, el technologio, with intelligence and faithful love-o on this El Channel-o. So if you're a professor at NYU or a professor at Harvard on 60 Minutes, you might want to come here and check this out because I might just be a tad bit more intelligent than you because I don't take money to share truthful, faithful living with people. I get abused by perverts, but then again, you wouldn't care because you're a pervert too. You don't think you are. You think you're stopping the perverts with your ego. What's that? Anthropic? What does that mean? What does anthropic mean, guys? It's a word they made up that means something. I don't know what it means. Produced by Nichelle Marx. Nichelle Marx? Okay. Anthropic. That's Anderson Cooper. He's an award-winning journalist. Which means he gets money to talk about bullshit so people can keep doing bullshit over money. Oh! That's just batshit fucking crazy. I, Edward R. Morrow, agree. You're funny. Does anyone know where the love of God goes? He didn't, it didn't happen the way he said in the song. No, he didn't, the captain wired in, they had water coming in. It didn't say that. They said that the last thing he said was, we're holding our own. That they didn't know the water was coming in. And then it snapped in half. That they were unaware that it was happening because everything was holding together, they thought. Because you couldn't go out there and check it. The storm was too fierce, but they could look and see and go, okay, everything looks good, right? Which was not the case, all right? The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril, and it didn't, that's not what happened, apparently, according to the historical documents and evidence of the radio signal going to the other ship. So it's a neat song, but that's not what happened. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. That's a neat song. The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew were in peril. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? Okay. The love of humanity. Okay. Because people are full of shit. Bobby Schuller over there, you got to think positive. If people tell you your kids are going to die, your kids are going to die. You're going to die. Okay? We all die. You're going to get sick? Everybody gets sick one time or another, and then the sick, and a lot of times the sickness leads to death. You know, I get pissed because he's sitting there saying that. I'm like, what if my Melissa and my Killian are watching this? That really pisses me off. That's abuse. He's trying to make money passing off bullshit as the Gospels. And go explain this to Killian. He didn't have strong enough faith. He didn't have strong enough faith to survive hell. Okay. Nobody survives hell. Everybody dies in hell that embraces hell and your fucked up money. Okay? When we pass away in heaven, Book of Malachi, learn it, live it, love it. Otherwise, shut up and stop asking me for money, you rotten little fucking criminal. Right? I love Melissa and Killian. I love their grandpa, too. I thought I saw a guy that was homeless the other day that looked kind of like their grandpa. I wasn't going to go over there and say, Martin, is that you? Are you okay? Martin, are you okay? Shit. This is a horrible place to live if you're a good person trying to share the eternal perfection of the Lord's Prayer. And it's because of all the perverts that come here to murder in the name of warfare over money. And when I clean this fucker up, everybody's going to know I was born here. Because they're getting the people, you said it was just Poncha gave birth to Isaac. Yeah. And Rebecca gave birth to Joseph. Okay. She also gave birth to Benjamin. But did Benjamin do what Joseph did? Okay. Are you praiseworthy? Okay. Well, then you'll understand free will better. But if you're not praiseworthy, you'll turn it into a money-making scheme. Peace out.